welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand, two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Liberty Flames offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Fighting off the defender. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll throw it on 1st down. Sends it downfield. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Gadecki. Get it out on the screen. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Flames will have it 1st and 10. Extending the play. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at that.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. A little release to the back.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. A 3rd and long coming up here. Quarterback will audible. To the air, it's Gadecki. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Flames decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He leaves it with his back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Grabbed in the backfield, it's White. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down. And the Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. Off play action on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Gets it out fast. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking left. He caught it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A 1st down run in the red zone. They make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Skidecki. Finds a tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
And the Flames with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off the play fake on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Liberty! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Spins away from the defense. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Feeling some heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Handoff from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Runs through a tackle. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. He lets it fly. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it in the middle, it's White. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Blasted as he lets it go. He makes a catch. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And as a quarterback, that's what you want to do on these deep go-route type throws. You want to put a lot of air under it so your guy can turn around, locate it, and then make the catch.
Yeah, and that's so hard to stop. I mean, I'm running full speed down the field with a guy that's this fast, and I don't know where the ball is and when it's coming out, and trying to make a play on it is extremely difficult.
This offense has a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Skidecki. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big foot. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Flames will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Pocket starts to collapse. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Got his man. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Skidecki. Working that left side now. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Trying to find his man on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Flames will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing. Consider.
He's going to throw deep right side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. Movement here from the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure coming. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on second down from the 13. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Looking for a man. It's Gadecki. Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be fourth down. The Flames will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick release on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Georgia sends out the punt team. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here's the handoff. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going for a big play downfield. Snatches it on the right. Open runway ahead. Touchdown Flames. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Bulldogs are rolling down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half. But I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season. And this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that pass intercepted. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll set up to throw. He's got it down the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on second and goal. Gets it out quickly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Gadecki. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On third down, going up top. He's looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Offense set on first down. They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And now on second down for this offense. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Getting some heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Finds his man. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Got a man. It's White. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They go to the ground. What a cut. Now he's loose. And they'll knock him down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Nevada is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff.
Going up top on first down. He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome.
He's going for the big play. And he reels it in inside the 30. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Trying to get to it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away.
Trying to get behind the defense. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the left. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes a knee.